Okay, let us start then. Okay, let's start with the question then. Do not touch the screen or turn off your notation and then touch the screen. Okay, fine. We're looking at practice set 7.3. We had skipped the beginning sum, so let me quickly explain to you all that. Okay. First question is 20 to 25. If you'll remember this, yesterday we discussed in the ninth sum, sorry, not ninth, we discussed in the eighth question that this is a group of data, right? When in the table we write 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1 value, that is called as ungrouped frequency distribution table. When we write it in this group form, it is called as group frequency distribution table. And this, another name for the group is class. Okay, so whether we call this as a group or we call it as class, it means the same thing. And the first value is called as the lower class limit. And the value that is at the end or after the dash is upper class limit. So that is the question they have asked. They've asked what is the lower class limit and what is the upper class limit. Hello, Harshit.
Yes, sir.
So can you read the first question again?
Yes, sir. For class intervals 20 to 25, write the lower class limit and upper class limit.
So what will you write? Lower class limit is equal to
20.
And upper class limit is equal to
25.
Okay, good. Fine. Okay.
Shall I mute myself?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you,
In
sir.
the same sum, I'll teach you one more part which will help us in the second question. That is class mark. Okay. Class mark tells us what is the midpoint of this class. Now to find midpoint is very easy. Just add the two values, that is 20 plus 25 and divide it by 2. Okay. Basically the formula of class mark is lower class limit plus upper class limit upon 2. So the lower class limit is 20, upper class limit is 25. If we add this, it will become 45 upon 2. And if we divide it, we'll get 22.5. This is the class mark. Okay. So now let me try the same thing in the second question. Okay. Raise your hand if anybody wants to answer.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon. Okay, can you read the second question?
Yes, sir. Find the class mark of the class 35 to 40.
Okay. So if I want to find class mark,
Sir, lower class limit plus upper class limit upon 2.
okay. So what will be the values?
So 35 plus 40 equal upon 2.
Okay.
So 75 upon 2. Sir, 37.5.
37 point. This is the class mark. Okay.
Sir, class
Yeah.
mark.
Yeah, correct. We'll write class mark here. Okay. Fine. Let's move on to the third one now. Third one, they're telling us class mark, they have told us is 10. And they have told us is class width. Now, class width is very simple. It is the difference between these two values. So, upper class limit minus lower class limit will give you the class width. Class width, see the way class mark tells us the midpoint of the class. Class width tells us how big the class is, how many values we can fit. Okay. So let us understand this sum right now. And that is the third question. Now, I hope everyone had attended linear equation in two variable, because let us use that to solve this. Okay, it's very simple. And if I check, they are telling us to find the class. Okay, let me take someone's help here. Okay, again, if anyone wants to answer, raise your hand. Harsh, can you erase what you're writing? Hello, Ayushi.
Yes, sir.
In the third question, can you read the third question first?
Class mark is 10 and class width is 6. Then find the class.
Okay. So what I will start by saying is
Let the lower class limit be x and let
yes,
the upper class limit be y.
perfect. That is also fine. Or I can say let the class be x to y. Okay. Or I think yours is better because this looks like minus. So I guess that is better if we write. So, okay. So let the lower class limit be x and upper class limit be y. Okay. Okay. So class mark is equal to what? What is the formula for class mark?
Lower class limit plus upper class limit upon 2.
Okay. So what will be the values that will come here?
Oh, class mark is already given.
No, but still, if I want to write the formula using x and y, what to write?
X plus y upon 2.
X plus y upon 2. In the next step, can you tell me the value for class mark?
10.
10 is equal to x plus y upon 2. If I take 2 there, what will I get?
So x plus y is equals to 20. 10 into 2.
Okay, 20. So this is our equation 1. Okay, next they're telling us class width. How do you find the class width?
Upper class limit minus lower class limit.
Okay, so upper class limit is y minus lower class limit is x is equal to 6. Okay, but arrange it in such a way that x pehle aaye, y baad mein aaye. So how do I arrange it?
Plus y is equals to 6.
Minus x plus
Plus
y
y is equals
is
to 6.
equal to 6. So this is equation 2. Kritika, don't write anything on the screen. Huh. So now if I have two equations, in linear we have understood this, that if the variable have the same number, can you see 1 1 hai dono ke sath?
Yeah.
And the signs are opposite. Signs alag hai matlab add ya subtract?
Subtract.
No, alag. A for alag and A for add.
Add.
Then only this will get cancelled. So I will say adding 1 and 2. Harsh, can you erase that arrow? Yes. So if I add the two
X
equation
plus y
y
is equal
equal
to 20
and
plus minus x plus y is equal to 6. So 2y is equal to 26.
okay, this will get cancelled. Y plus y is 2y is equal to 26. So
Y
y
is
is equal
equal
to
to 13. 26 upon 2.
26 upon 2, which is 13. Okay. How will I get
And
x now?
substituting
Substituting,
equation 3 in 1.
or I can say y is equal to 13 in equation
In
1.
equation 1.
So what will come here? X.
X plus 13 is equals to 20.
Okay. So x is
So
equal.
x is equal to 20 minus 13, 7.
So how can I write the class?
So the required class is 7 is to 13.
7 to 13. This is the class. Correct. You understood?
Yes, sir. Can I unmute?
Yeah. You can mute yourself. Okay. Fourth question we have not done, but it is just an activity, and all we have to do is just complete the table. So I expect you all to do that. So make sure to give it a try. Okay. So this and seventh question, I'll be doing it once the school does this chapter, because different schools teach the seventh in different ways. So then I explain it to you how your school has taught you. Okay. Most schools omit this question. So I think now we can move on to 7.4. Okay, let us try and finish 7.4 for today. Okay. So 7.4, I will, again, you all can mark fourth question is omitted. And we are going to try and make the third question. Okay. Okay, I would like someone to help me out with the 7.4 practice set. So if anybody can raise their hand. Hello, Anaida.
Hello, sir. Am I
Hello.
audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Can you read the question?
Yes, sir. The data is given for 62 students in a certain class regarding their mathematics marks out of 100. Take the classes 0 to 10, 10 to 20, and prepare frequency distribution table and cumulative frequency table more than or equal to type.
Okay. Fine. So let us make the table. So starting, we have to do exactly the same thing that we did yesterday. Okay. So
Yes,
can you
sir.
tell me what all these values are? ये जो 55, 60 and all we have written. What are those values? Piyush, can you
They are
erase that?
mathematics.
Huh. Yeah.
It is their mathematics marks out of
Okay.
100.
So the first heading will be mathematics marks. Okay. Students who are drawing the table, make sure you all are drawing in such a way that we can fit 4 columns. One extra column will come here as compared to yesterday. So mathematics marks. What is the second column, Anaida?
Tally marks.
Tally marks. So you all can write tally marks one below each other so that you get enough space. Okay. Then next,
Frequency.
frequency. Okay. And the last thing that they have told us is more than or equal to type cumulative frequency. If you see just about third question, can you see the second question?
Yes, sir.
Can you see the last column heading that they've given?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So write that as the next one. So more than or equal to type cumulative frequency. What this is, I will explain it to you later. Right now, let us only concentrate on something that we did yesterday. So yes, is this going to be group frequency distribution table or ungrouped frequency distribution table?
Sir, grouped
Okay, so what is the first group?
0 to 10.
What is another word for group?
Class.
Yes. Acha, now we can keep going on writing, but what you'll have to find out is the highest value, so we know where to stop.
So 90. 90
90.
is
So
the
we'll have to
highest
go till
value.
90 to 100. Okay. So
Sir,
0.
actually it's 95. 95. Sorry.
Okay,
It's
no problem.
90.
Anyways, you have to go till 90 to 100. Because anyways, the score is out of 100. So we knew 100 tak maximum we can go. So 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. I hope everyone else is also making this. 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, and 90 to 100. Okay. Anaida, ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now again, same way that we did yesterday, you'll have to keep telling me, and we'll keep making tally marks. Okay.
Yes,
You
sir.
tell me which group I have to put it in. Okay.
50 to 60.
No, no. Tell me the value first.
55.
Read.
In
55 and then
50
tell
to
me. Okay, correct.
55 in 50
Next.
to 60. 60 in 60
Correct.
to 70. 81 in 80
Hmm.
to 90. 90 in 90 to 100. 45 in 40 to 50. 65 in 60 to 70. 45 again in 40 to 50. 52 in 50 to 60. 30 in 30 to 40. 85 in 80 to 90. 20 in 20 to 30. 10 in 10 to 20. 75 in 70 to 80. 95 in 90 to 100. 9 in 0 to 10. 20 in 20 to 30. 25 in 20 to 30. 39 in 30 to 40. 45 in 40 to 50. 50 in 50 to 60. 78 in 70 to 80. 70 in 70 to 80. 46 in 40 to 50. 64 in 60 to 70. 42 in 40 to 50. 58 in 50 to 60. 31 in 30 to 40. 82 in 80 to 90. 27 in 20 to 30. 11 in 10 to 20. 78 in 70 to 80. 97 in 90 to 100. 7 in 0 to 10. 22 in 20 to 30. 27 in 20 to 30. 36 in 30 to 40. 35 in 30 to 40. 40 in 40 to 50. 75 in 70 to 80. 80 in 80 to 90. 47 in 40 to 50. 69 in 60 to 70. 48 in 40 to 50. 59 in 50 to 60. 32 in 30 to 40. 83 in 80 to 90. 23 in 20 to 30. 17 in 10 to 20. 77 in 70 to 80. 45 in 40 to 50. 5 in 0 to 10. 23 in 20 to 30. 37 in 30 to 40. 38 in 30 to 40. 35 also in 30 to 40. 25 in 20 to 30, 46 in 40 to 50, 57 in 50 to 60, 68 in 60 to 70, 45 in 40 to 50, 47 in 40 to 50, and 49 in 40 to 50.
Okay. Now look at tally marks and tell me what frequency will come.
3, 3, 9, 9, 13, 6, 5, 6, 5, 3.
Okay. So do you agree this is something we had done yesterday only?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now it comes to see this cumulative frequency is of two types. One is more than or equal to type and one is less than type. In this sum, I'll teach you both. Okay. So now first I'll teach you less than type, which we don't have to do. So I'll just explain it. You all don't write it down. But it's very simple. Less than type, what we do is we start with the first value, 3. Okay. And copy it as it is. This is which type am I teaching now?
Less than type.
Okay. So we start with the beginning. We write 3 as it is. And then we keep adding diagonally like this. So what is 3 plus 3?
9.
3 plus 3?
6, 6, 6.
6. Yeah. 6 plus 9?
15.
15. Plus 9?
24.
Correct. Keep adding like this now.
Yes, sir. 37.
47 nahi. 37.
37. 37, yeah. 43. 48. 54. 59. 62.
Okay. So now I will explain to you what these values actually mean. Do you know what these 3, 3, 9, 9, what does this mean? Do you understand these values?
Sir, frequency.
Yeah, but according to the sum, what are these? Who are these 3 people? ये 3 students कौन हैं?
Sir, who have scored marks in 0 to 10.
Correct. Who are these 13 people?
Who have scored marks in between 40 to 50.
Correct. Now, this again, can you remind what type of cumulative frequency have I explained?
Less than type.
So when I say less than type, that means from 0 to 10, should I say less than 0 for this class or should I say less than 10 for this class? अगर मेरे को ये class में आना है, so should I say less than 0 or should I say less than 10?
Less than 10.
Correct, because less than 10 you're still in the class, no? If you're less than 0, then you're
Not
negative,
in the class.
not in the class. So I can say that these 3 people have scored less than 10 marks. Correct?
Yes.
Acha, if these 3 people have scored between 10 and 20, but if I ask you how many people have scored less than 20 marks, should you say 3 or should you say combined as 6?
Combined as 6.
Because if these people have scored less than 10, do you agree these same people have also scored less than 20?
Yes.
So that is why this is less than type. We write 6 here. Okay. Less than 20 is 6. Basically, can you tell me over here, if I put it in a box, what can I say about these 37 people?
They have scored less than 50.
Correct. Acha, if I change the question, if I tell you how many people have scored less than 90 marks?
Sir, then it will be all of them.
No, less than
from-
90. Less than 90. Not less than 100.
Sir, it will be from 40 to 50, 50 to 60.
No. If I say less than 90, that means these many people have scored less than 90, no?
59, yeah.
Okay, I'll change the question. How many people have scored less than 70?
48.
Now you understand?
Yeah.
But is this correct according to the sum what I've done or should I change the date? thing now? As in
So
the sum, have they asked less than type or more than type?
more than or equal to type.
Correct. So less than type nahi dhundna tha. This I've just explained to you for explanation. Now I'll explain to you what is more than type also. Okay. 1 second. Let me just check the message. Okay. Fine. So I'll just erase this last part and now find more than type. Okay. Now less than type we started from above 3 and we kept adding and went below. In this we'll do the other way around. We'll start from below. So can you tell me what should I write here, Anaida?
Sir, 3 plus 5, that's 8.
No. The first value is same.
3.
3. Can you tell me who are these 3 people?
They have scored more than 90.
Very good. So now we are looking at these values. It should be more than 90, more than 80, more than 70. Okay. Now after 3, above 3, what will I write?
8.
8. Above 8.
14.
Then
19. 25. 38. 47.
correct. When you are adding 9, no, just add 10 and minus 1. So 47 plus 10 is 57. Minus 1 is
56. 59. 62.
correct. Okay. So now, can you tell me about this 56? What does 56 represent?
56 students have scored more marks than 20.
Correct. Now, if you look at the textbook, below the data, what have they written?
From the prepared table, answer the following questions.
Correct. So can you read the first question?
How many students obtained 40 or above 40?
Okay. So when they say 40 or above 40, 40 is here also, 40 is here also. When they say 40 or above 40, should we look at 30 to 40 or 40 to 50?
Sir, 40 to 50.
Correct. And what is the value in front of that?
38.
So your answer will be 38 for the first question. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now read the second question.
How many students obtained marks 90 or above 90?
Okay. 90 or above 90 would be the last one. So can you tell me how many students have scored?
3.
3. Correct. Third one. Read the third one.
How many students obtained marks 60 or above 60?
60 or above 60. Okay. So can you tell me the value?
19.
Okay. Correct. And read the last one.
What is the cumulative frequency of equal to or more than type of the class 0 to 10?
It's 0 to 10 they mentioned. So what is the answer?
62.
Okay. Correct. Okay. Achha, now question 4 is actually omitted, but since we already made this, actually we erased it. No? Fine. So I hope you've understood how to draw this cumulative frequency.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, great.
So can I mute?
Okay, thank you. Yes, you can mute it. Thank you, Anaida. Yes. So students, now if you all see, I have done one sum in which I have explained both the things to you all, less than type as well as more than type. Now, if you look at 7.4 question 1 and 2, both are activities and both have given you the frequencies. You just have to write the less than type and more than type. So I guess you all will be able to complete these tables also. So for now, I've given you all 3 tables as homework. So make sure to do 7.3 question 4, 7.4 question 1 and 2. And question 4 is omitted, so that is not required to be done. Okay. Fine. Now, what I would like you all to also do as your homework is come to page 127. That is problem set 7 and try and solve the sixth sum. Problem set 7 ka sixth sum. I want you all to do it as homework. Okay. Next time we'll try and finish 7.5 practice set. So okay, it's a little early, but I guess Daniel is asking, is more than reverse of less than? No, it is not reverse, because if I write the values, less than type starts with 3. Okay, then I keep adding these values. So 6, 15. This is less than. Okay, what I'm doing here, this is less. So just to compare, 15, then it's 24, then it's 37, 43, 48, 54, 59, and 62. If you'll compare now, yes, 62 will always be same because these are all the people. There are total 62 students. Then 59 has comes in because of luck. It's a coincidence. It will not always be correct. But if you'll now notice, ये 54 है तो ये 56 है. These are different values. ये 48 है तो ये 47 है. Okay, there will be difference. So it is not the reverse. Okay, fine. Yes, I'll just erase this and I'll write the homework for you all. So yes, as I said, the homework is 7.3 question 4. There's a table. 7.4 question 1 and 2 is a table. And problem set 7. Harshit, can you erase that? Problem set 7, question 6. These are the things I want you all to do it. Okay. And fine, I guess I'll see you all next time. Happy Diwali, everyone. Yeah, we'll stop the lecture now.